everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a very exciting video for you. I'm going to be testing the brand new makeup brand Troublemaker, and I've picked up some of their makeup collection from Superdrug. The girls were very helpful there because the brand actually only launched their products yesterday and then I think in stores today, and they actually didn't have the stand for the makeup products. But when I said I was going to be filming with them, they did actually very kindly let me pick some things out the drawers, which I was so grateful for, and I found some really cute things. The brand Troublemaker is exclusively launched by Superdrug and they have their products on the website. There were so many products that they've launched in one go. I really did have to just pick a couple of things that I was interested in, and as far as I'm aware, the brand is actually aimed at Gen Z and Generation Alpha. I am a millennial, so let's see how that goes. If you're new to my channel, I do upload beauty, makeup and vlog videos, so it'd mean the world to have you as a subscriber. Let's get into testing Troublemaker makeup. As you can see, I've only got my base makeup on and I'm ready to add things on. So because the makeup brand has just launched, they were still sort of laying things out in the shop, but I did get quite a few things which I'm really excited about, and I did pick things that I think I'll genuinely like and use, and I thought there'd be a good sort of range of things. So I've got a lip product, I've got a blusher, a highlighter, in fact I've got two types of blushes, and I've also got an eyeshadow palette. So what I'll do is I'll start by showing you the makeup and then we'll test everything. The first thing is a little blush. I have seen the purple one of these and I really wanted to try it, however they only had the Barbie pink one, but I'm not complaining about that. So this is the Troublemaker Bouncy Blush, and this is in the shade Bounce Hot Pink. The packaging is tiny, it's really cute, very travel friendly, and I love the pinks. Very simplistic packaging, and then it just flicks open like this. So this is a Barbie pink blusher. What is it? Squishy? It is, it's actually oh, that's quite fun. So I'm just going to swatch. Oh, it's a very putty like texture, that's interesting. And then ooh, pigment wise, beautiful. I did actually think this blush would be great as a eyeshadow as well, potentially, just because of the colour. That looks really nice. So that's a little blush that we picked up. Again, they did loads of different shades. I was just quite limited because not everything was out yet. But the pigment on that, yes, I love it. It doesn't really smell of anything. I'm used to makeup smelling of a scent, but yeah. That looks cool. Excited to try this. And then I did pick up another blush. So this is a more wearable blush, should I say. So it's called Upside Blush and it's in the shade Glass Half Full. This is a really nice shade. They did have, again, a really good shade range. Love the packaging. That's given me sort of Jelly Sandals Y2K vibes. Love that. And again, it's very portable and small. So this actually has a little seal on it. So we'll try and get into that. But let me know if you've seen anything on the adverts for Troublemaker. There is definitely a big launch of products from the get-go, so there's a lot of things to choose from, and this is what the blush looks like. I figured this would be the perfect everyday blush. That's so soft. That's like buttery soft. That's a beautiful colour. I am very excited to try this. I feel like this is an everyday kind of blush for me. It's got kind of a pinky sort of rose tone to it, maybe a bit of peach, I'd say, this one. Yeah, excited to try that. Very different tone to this one. And then we have a highlighter. So I did see that they had a champagne one and a silver one. However, because the products weren't actually laid out into the shop, the girl very kindly routed through the things and helped me find a highlighter, and this was the one she found, and I'm not mad at it, to be honest, because it's very cute. It's lilac. So this one's called Glowy Lighter and it's called Pixie Tricks Lilac. How pretty does that look? It's very Eras Tour. We'll see what it looks like. Ooh, very sparkly. Obviously highlighters and things can be used as eyeshadows as well. That's so soft. It's like, I'm speechless. That's beautiful. Oh, I'm glad we got this shade. Wow, look how pretty that is. So that would be really nice as an eyeshadow, inner corner highlight, or a highlighter, what it's suggested as. How pretty. If this is good, I will definitely be looking for the champagne version and the silver one. How pretty. So that's the highlighter. I forgot to say as well, all of these things are so affordable. This was £3, the little blush. This was £3 as well, the other blush. And then I think the highlighter, what was that? That was £3 as well. And then we've got two other things. This next thing, before I get onto the eyeshadow palette, this is a bit wacky. So this is the Troublemaker lip gloss. I think it's a lip gloss. It's called Bubble Trouble Ola there. And I asked the girl if we could have a lip product of some kind, and this was the only thing she could find. So we've got this. It's very sparkly, very orange. It's given me Taylor's new album. and I'm not sure how to open this. I have seen this packaging somewhere before. I do recognise it. Do I twist it? Maybe a Gen Z would be able to tell me how to open this. What do I do? I figured it out. So I've taken all of the packaging off. How cool is that? So this bit's actually squishy, and I think this is a lip gloss. It must be. Look. Oh, the little applicator. Whoa. That is so sparkly. That's so pretty. Very unusual colour-wise. I'm excited to see how this will look. We will pop that on in a moment, and I'm just very curious because it's bright orange, it's glittery. I mean, so far I'm here for these makeup products. I'm a millennial and I am liking this so far. So the final thing I did pick up is an eyeshadow palette. There were quite a few laid out that the girl got for me, but I think this one is more me. So I went with this one. It's called Troublemaker Milkshake. And that's what the palette looks like. And it says on the back, Little Trouble palette. They did have some bigger ones, but this one was the one that appealed to me the most, I'd say. And then inside, it looks like this. So there's beautiful shimmers, really nice pink tones in there. And if you can see, if I can move it as close as I can, there's a little milkshake embossed, and then there's a strawberry there. So pretty. And these just look adorable. So we will swatch those in a moment. Let's swatch a few of those now. I'm just gonna go in the sparkly ones. Are you seeing this? This was £4. Was it £4? I think it was, you know. I'm genuinely speechless. I am not okay. How is that £4? I don't know. Literally look at that. They are stunning. They could definitely be used as highlights as well as eyeshadows. Seriously, I can't believe how glittery it is. I'm hoping you can see on this footage how sparkly and glittery and just beautiful that is. That is incredible. That was literally £4. What? How? I'm so excited to try these. So now we're going to try the makeup, and I'm going to give you my first impressions. As I said, this makeup is aimed at Generation Alpha and Gen Z. I'm a millennial, so let's see what I think as a millennial of Troublemaker makeup. The first thing is this lip gloss. So we just squeeze it up like that, and it comes out. I'm very curious. I've never had an orange, that smells of orange. Ooh, I've never had an orange like lip gloss product before. The glitter in that, I hope you can see. That is beautiful. The scent is so nice. So I definitely feel like it's an unusual packaging. It's definitely an unusual colour. I really like that. I would definitely carry that around with me. I don't think there's like an orange payoff as far as I can see. But the gloss and the shine and the glitter. And that was £4. Quality wise, that is incredible. I love that. Would definitely look out for a clear version. But like I said, I don't think you can see it's orange, so maybe I don't need a clear version. This is beautiful. Happy with the lip gloss. Let's move on to a blush. I do have two blushes today, but I think what I'm going to do is go in this one here just because it's a bit more manageable colour wise, and I might use the pink one on my eyeshadow potentially. So this is the Upside Blush Glass Half Full shade, and like I said, there were quite a few different tones you could use, and this one looked like it would suit me. So let's have a go in the blush. I am just gonna dab. Ooh, the pigment. The pigment's really good. So I think the brand's motto was having cheap, fun makeup that wasn't cheap makeup, if that makes sense. Affordable, good quality makeup that spoke to the younger generation. And to be honest, this speaks to me so far. I'm fine with that. I know I'm not the youngest generation anymore. However, this makeup is drawing me in. Might have gone a bit wild with that there. Didn't expect it to be that pigmented, but you know what? That's beautiful. All I do is when I put a little bit too much blush on, potentially, I just use a brush like this to buff out. I cannot believe the quality of this makeup. Are we okay? Adam Minto definitely knows what he's doing here. How cool! So that's a really pretty blush. Do I need to say anything else? I'd wear that. I will wear that. How cute. You definitely would not say that is £3. And then next we're going to go on to some highlighter. I have this Purple Beauty here. It's called Pixie Tricks Lilac, and I'm excited to see what it looks like. Obviously lilac highlighter is probably not for everybody. However, it is for me. So we're just going to go in with that. Obviously I have got the glitter. I can see the glitter falling. The studio lights obviously might glare a little bit, but I'll have a look. And I do intend to do shorts videos with these products individually, so do check those out too. So you can see things in different lighting. That shine is out of this world beautiful. I kind of want to go in with a stronger brush. I always talk about my ugly sort of makeup brush on my lives, but I think we're calling for it. Should we have a go? I do really like that. It's definitely... Do I even need my ugly brush? This is the brush I'm talking about, by the way. It's just not attractive for the internet, but it does wonders. I'm gonna go in it. Oh, I can't stop. That's so pretty. I don't really use lilac highlighters, but why? Because they are beaut. So far, Troublemaker, I like it. Look at that. It's so glittery, and I think if it was silver or pink, potentially if they do a pink one, or even champagne or gold, like the quality I feel would be the same, but that is beautiful. The glitter, I love it. I love it. Very impressed with that highlighter. Definitely check out my channel in the future because I would love to try this out in more videos. So far, I'm so impressed. We've just got the eyeshadow now. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to try a couple of shades. I think I'm going to go in the glitter shades just because that is my thing. So we're working with this. This one's called Milkshake, and there were loads of different palettes you could get, but this one is so me. I'm going to use a little tiny brush, and I'm going to go in this one here. So they've got different names, I didn't realise that. So this one's called Two Straws, we've got Shimmy Shake, we've got Milky Way, Whipped Up, Sweet Tooth, and Brain Freeze. Brain Freeze has like a duochrome sort of effect. Beautiful. I think I'm going to go in that one first actually. So we're going to go in Brain Freeze. Normally I would put a base down, but I just really want to see how the eyeshadows work by themselves. That could definitely work as a highlighter. So pretty. I kind of just want to brush this all over my eyelid. I'm going to go in with a bit more. Can you see the shine on that? It's like a mermaid. Like I said, I am going to do more videos with these things. I just wanted to do first impressions, and first impressions are impressioning. Like, these are great. These are so impressive. Let me know in the comments if you've tried anything from the brand as well. I know it literally did just launch the other day. But how beautiful is that? This is like something I'd brush over my eyelids day to day. You know, if you've watched my videos before, I'm all about the sparkle. I hope the studio light's hitting it. Obviously I can't see if my eyes are closed, but that is stunning. I'm going to brush the same again over the other side and on the inner corner. I just love it on the inner corner, can you see? So you could actually use this as like a brow bone highlight. I would be interested to see if they had like a silver tone palette too, because that could definitely be used as highlighters. And I feel like the shades would go a long way too. You know what, the shimmer particles that are just sort of scattering. Oh, that was so beautiful. I love it. I really love it. It's like pink with a green sparkle. I'm trying to move around so you can see in different angles, but that is divine. I don't even want to use any more eyeshadow. I'm going to go in Whipped Up, which is this one here. And I'm just going to use that on the outer portion of my eye. Obviously, I am aware that I'm more just using sort of shimmers here, but I still feel like I'm getting a very good idea of what these eyeshadows are like. And of course, when you buy an eyeshadow palette, not all the shades will be for you sometimes, but it's nice to see different looks that people create. And I just wanted to do something that I would really enjoy, just to best test the makeup out and get my first impressions. That's a very nice pink. You can definitely see the pink hues coming through there. That's so pretty. Obviously there are mattes in here as well, so I kind of do want to try a little bit. We're going the Two Straws shade, and I'm just gonna use that on the outer corner, just like that, just to give a little bit of a pink glow. I feel like that one could be used as a blush as well. I might drag that under actually. I love it. It's so sparkly. I'm going to take my lash line brush now, and I'm going to go in the shade Whipped Up, which is the slightly pink toned one. I'm just going to take that under the lash line. It has kind of a gold running through it. It's like a marbled shade. And then I'm going to take Brain Freeze just down here. A little bit subtle, but obviously the glitter's not subtle. I really hope you can see it. I kind of want to go in this, which is the little blush. So this is the bouncy blush. Shall we see what it looks like as a eyeliner? We'll see if it's multi-purpose. I just feel like I want a more pink outer edge. Definitely could do a wing. That is beautiful. Yep, you can use that as a eyeliner and an eyeshadow. The pigment is so nice. I love it. It's giving me like disco vibes. And then gonna do the same on this side. Just a subtle pink line, like that. Cute. I wonder if it layers. Yeah, I feel like it did. Definitely bouncy in the pan. Let me know in the comments if you're gonna try anything from Troublemaker. For me, so far, I think this is such a fun brand and I can't wait to see what they do. And that lip gloss is so moisturising. I want to say it feels like it's a bit stingy, like tingly. Probably stingy is the wrong word. I don't know. It doesn't say anywhere on it, but really like this. That was me testing Troublemaker Makeup. I know this was kind of a little video, but I wanted to give my first impressions. I'll tell you what I think of the brand. These are all the things that I've tried. I really like these. I think the marketing obviously is aimed at Gen Z and Gen Alpha, and they've even come out and said themselves that this is a brand that's aimed at the younger generation. However, me as a millennial who loves makeup, I think this is a very exciting brand to keep an eye out for. And I will use these things and I will keep an eye out on their future launches, and I recommend. This is so cool. How are these so cheap? Like, all of this makeup here came to £14. How? So that was me testing Troublemaker Makeup. Let me know in the comments if you liked the makeup, if you've tried it yourself, or if you're going to check anything out in store. I do believe it's in Superdrug solely at the moment, and it's just very exciting. I really am happy with these things. If you like beauty, makeup and vlog videos, I do upload regularly, and it'd mean the world to have you as a subscriber. If you want to see more, you can follow me on Instagram. That's at Zoey Glitter, Zoey with a Y. And let me know what kind of things you'd like to see me film in the future. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!